Here we are back at 7 Magic Fake Mountains on a weekday when it's guesstimated to be 113 degrees. As you can see, the vendor is no longer over there in the corner. And the parking lot, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. And if you take away mine, there are only 5 cars. So it's a big difference during the week and when it's going to be 113 degrees. But there always are a few people who want to see the sideshow here. This monument to desecration of the natural desert environment. Oh, this is new from last time. This is what takes place with this landscape art. Now, I was just here about a little over a week ago, and you see we have this kind of activity going on. This is the 7 Magic Mountains land art by Rondino. This is something that he was allowed to destroy the natural desert and put these monstrosities into place. As you can see, people still come here, but it's only because it's something to do and see and have your picture taken. Now, if you want to see the real desert artists, look at what some of the kids and adults have done. Now, they've been able to balance theirs without concrete and steel. If anything, this is the highlight of your visit to the 7 Magic Mountains. And some of these are pretty good, as you can see. Now let's move on. We're going to test out the DJI OSMO Mobile 3 here. With my Samsung S9 camera. So this should be a much steadier view of the 7 Magic Mountains. So let's try Zdenka's motions with the gimbal. We'll start at the ground and slowly come up. That was a little fast. Let's try this one over here. At least it'll start in the shade, work its way up. So in the morning, the sun is coming up on the east. So it's best to have your back towards the sun, which I'll do now. And then I'll do a go around. So this is the natural desert out here. This beyond where they've destroyed everything and left a few creosote bushes. That's real desert out there with those Joshua trees and the Mojave yucca. Over there, where it appears to be white in the distance, is Jean Lake, Jean Dry Lake. And that's where, in the 60s, Michael Heiser, another one of these land artists, went out there with someone else, some other female land artist, and they made a zigzag in the dry lake bed and called that a rift, or Rift 1. And it was supposed to simulate the rifting that occurred here to cause the mountains and valleys to form in most of Nevada. So, let's see, we're still going. So let's do so this is with the DJI OSMO Mobile 3 with a Samsung S9 camera shooting at 1080p 60. Now, the other day I didn't see this much trash around here. But that just shows you how people are. You can't trust them. They're filthy, dirty, and that's why we have so many laws. They whine and complain about laws. I don't want to do this. I don't want to, shouldn't have to pay taxes, shouldn't have to get a driver's license, shouldn't have to wear a mask. But then they don't obey any laws. So we have to. So if you're visiting Las Vegas or if you live here, you can stop by here and see this monstrosity. Again, you see people are just posing. They aren't really looking at this as art. They just came out here to see this travesty to the desert and make their marks. It appears that the graffiti people have made more marks here since I was last here just a week ago. Shows you how much they appreciate this land art. Look at this. Jorge Corti and Chew. and they think this is cute. It looks like somebody's chewing gum is up here. So let's finish the walk around of the 7 Magic Mountains. Let's see how steady this is. Now this is just walking the pace. I'm not doing the ninja walk here. Just a regular walk with the gimbal. And this concludes the walk around of the 7 Magic Mountains. And again, if you want to really space yourselves out, coming during the week, early in the morning is the best time. So probably most of the time, these people come out at night. I believe that the 7 Magic Mountains is open 24 hours. So probably most of the crime occurs during that time. Not only are they drinkers, but they are also smokers. And they're throwing balloons around, or water balloons. But Modelo seems to be the drink of choice for littering the area. So I'm sure that this wasn't supposed to be in the scheme of things in terms of this land art. Gee, at first I thought that was a lizard there. So looks like we're getting more traffic coming in. So since more people are coming, I'll just go ahead and leave. I'm going to walk a faster pace going back and just see how steady this thing is. Let's see, Monster energy drinks. Really nice land art. And again, the real land art is over here. And here's another thing to see over here. Real land art. We are lucky that the people who put up the 7 magic fake mountains did not destroy this. This is a young Joshua tree. As you can see, it has its base, stem, or trunk. It has the retroflexed or reflexed leaves, old leaves. Then it has the short, old 5 to 7 inch dagger-like leaves. The older ones have the dry tips, and the younger ones are all green, and it's usually a darker green. And we know it's young because why? Number one, we don't see any evidence of a flower stalk, an old flower stalk, and we don't see any evidence of it branching. So judging by this growing for the first 4 years or so, it may be 3 inches or 4 inches a year, and then after that 1/2 to maybe 1 to 2 inches. This tree has been here for quite a long time. Let's see, comes up to my chest. So it's about 4 feet plus. So this is the real land art, a nice young Joshua tree that has yet to bloom. So let's move on and get out of here.
Mira, papi, esa es la vaina que parece un cactus, no sé si es cactus.
At 113, all my equipment's going to heat up and stop working. So I need to be aware of that. So we'll see how this turns out. It's getting probably about 100, it's probably over 100 degrees right now. And it's supposed to go up to 113 degrees. And again, this travesty. And let's get out of here.